identifying memetic potential. So this is the first video of 2024 that I'm making, that I'm recording, and I wanted to talk about recognizing memetic potential in this kind of, I guess, beginning of the year. Not sure if a resolution or something like this, but yeah, maybe something that I look forward to doing, or that I want to have in mind, or to be more active in this, right? And it is, as I said, recognizing memetic potential. And what I mean by this, I'm going to give some examples. Here I have my most recent viral tweet, which is just sharing some screenshot of something I found funny on Reddit. And yeah, this guy who visited a lot of prostitutes in 2023, and yeah, I quoted it with this, and yeah, got 6k likes, not bad. And yeah, essentially then I thought of this post because I got reposted, like my screenshot. This is the screenshot that I took. See the aspect ratio. I achieved this aspect ratio by by opening Reddit. This is old Reddit, and yeah, I have old Reddit, and yeah, if you vary the size of the window, you can you can kind of make the screenshot in a format that it's better, and that's what I did with this one. And yeah, it got reposted on some Instagram page that I follow, so I saw it on my Instagram right while scrolling. This is my regular account, like my private account on Instagram, and I saw it while browsing, so it was funny to see that. And yeah, I wanted to talk about this example as recognizing, because what is it that I did? Just recognize that this was funny, right? It's that this has kind of this memetic potential, and how does this memetic potential show? Like, how does it get realized? And my answer is something like this, right? It's when it gets past attribution, right? It's like, I think the extra people distributing the shit, because this guy, for example, this is a Dutch guy who visited a lot of prostitutes and who did this AMA. This post had, I don't know, 300 or something upvotes, I think. Maybe it has around 1,000 upvotes, let's say. My post got 6,000 likes. This post probably is around 5,000 likes now, I don't know. And so the credit obviously goes to the guy, right? I didn't blur his name or anything, for making the viral thing in the first place. But the extra distribution steps are like the people who recognized the meme potential, right? And that is kind of, I think, my role for this year. Rather than being the guy who gets screenshot, it's the guy who screenshots, I think, because I don't have anything to screenshot, to get screenshotted by, I think. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to become a meme or anything like that. But I think I have seen this memetic potential in stuff, and I want to keep doing it. And I thought, so how can I be more deliberate about it, right? And yeah, this is in case I want to actually become a meme, I should do something like intentionally making my videos, right? These videos that I'm making, I should make them something like acknowledging that the fact the way people share stuff is like screenshotting, right? This was made to prove a point, right? To screenshot an Instagram thing, but it is how people save stuff. If you're on Instagram scrolling Instagram, you don't I do it the thing, pasting the link, copying the link, I'm downloading it in another page. But most people just screenshot the Instagram image and share it, right? So optimizing for screenshotting and being shared, that's a tactic, right? And I thought in video terms, this YouTuber Kidology that I follow, she makes these videos, and she used to make these live streams, and in the live streams she would kind of lay everything out that she wanted to talk about in this single image. And I find this interesting, and I think this is kind of at the core of this lies this memetic potential, or memetic, this shareability potential, this screenshotable thing. And here, it is not that screenshotable because it is a lot of text, but I think she's onto something here, right? And maybe using this kind of visualizers in videos can be a way of facilitating the memetic component of informational transfer these days, right? These days, people don't learn, or like you don't get shared in this stuff, right? It's like coldhealing's posts. His posts are just screenshotting people, right? So he usually keeps some information that makes this findable, right? If I wanted to find this, I would simply write Sylvia plastered Borgjar on TikTok, and TikTok would probably resurface me this TikTok for me, right? Its search is kind of good like that. But yeah, and sometimes he also shows the username. But I think that the way these things get shared, if he probably gets reposted on Instagram every day, I'm sure. Like the TikTok screenshots that he shares probably get reposted somewhere else a lot. And it's probably just on Twitter there is a save feature, but many people also probably will just screenshot his stuff and maybe crop or something, right? So it is this kind of visual style of meme, kind of the information is encoded in this kind of this format is part of the meme, right? And this is kind of stuff I think about, right? Stuff I'm thinking that I could like apply to my videos, right? I could maybe intentionally do some kind of graph like this with more of this vibe, right? This vibe of text on your own face. Something like this, right? There is kind of, text on your body in a mirror image, or in a closely angled selfie or something like this. On a POV shot. This kind of stuff. This is the thing, kind of what I'm thinking about. And then another thing that I thought about were these images. This is Mr. Jagger, a YouTuber here in Spain, now I think streamer. And this is an image macro that I've seen used as reaction image in like random Japanese Twitter accounts, right? By people who don't really know who he is. It is just he has become a reaction image, right? And I found this interesting, right? This is kind of this memetic potential that there is, right? In his case, in his own face and his way of doing these things, or in this case of Ibai Llanos, he even has this. He has this Know Your Meme page, which is fucking dope. These memes like got way out of the sphere of what the original video were.
Ya estoy aquí.
Which are him him doing like kind of this video that is viral in Spain, or like in Spain basically. It's not even a Latin American phenomenon, I think. It's just in Spain. These are popular. But they get twisted in these ways and modified until they explode and expand. And I found that interesting. I'm not sure how I am related to this in this case. I was just kind of throwing out ideas, right? One idea was the fact that I can recognize it, at least somewhat, and that I think there is more of that recognizing in my future. Less than probably me becoming a reaction image like this, right? I don't think this is going to happen as much. But if I were to want to do that, maybe these kind of graphics or like thinking visually, how will this be screenshotable, right? Can be an interesting directive to think about. And then related to that, these images, and then I just wanted to have these examples of like, this is kind of like attribution doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter who actually asked the 168 prostitutes thing, right? I could have blurred this and it probably would have blown up the same, right? Maybe a bit less because people were not as enraged as going to the thread and reading it, but since I posted everything, basically every bit of the thread already, it's like people didn't have that, I guess, urge to go to there, and people did, but yeah, I kind of diminished the urge for them, I would say. Yeah, I think that's mostly what I wanted to say. Hope you find this interesting, I guess. I don't know. This is me talking about memetics. I don't think I have talked about this specifically before. But yeah, let me know if this made you think of something memetics related, maybe. Maybe if you recognize memetic potential in me, or what. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Thank you for watching.